Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's a pleasure doing this again. It's a pleasure coming back to you guys. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, welcome, and do me good to click the subscribe button. I'm sure you get value for your data and your time. Today I'm going to be talking about the things that you need to do once you touch down Canada. So first is about your apartment. I'm not even going. That's a whole topic for another day. You need to be certain about your apartment, wherever you're going to be living. If you're coming to Canada, I'm not even going to talk about that. That's a whole bunch of work. Getting a house in Canada. I'll find time to talk about that. So let's shove that. Right? Okay, let's assume that you have your apartment and you just touch down Canada and you arrive at your house. So you need to get a phone number. Yeah, basically, just like traveling to any country of your choice, wherever you go. Yeah, so what networks are available for you in Canada? We have Bell, we have Rogers, we have Telus, we have Shaw, and a couple of others, but these ones are like the major telecoms in Canada, and some of them have like subsidiaries which also offer same service at different rates. We have the likes of Fido, Chatter, we have Kudu, we have quite a number of them. For me, I use Fido and I enjoy their services. So one thing I'd like you to know is that they have plans, right? Data plans and mobile plans, whatever plans. So once they present these plans to you, you need to negotiate the plans. They will tell you what packages they have. Then it's up to you to make up your mind. So if you know that you cannot afford a certain plan and you'd rather like to have that plan, you can try to negotiate. Nobody tells you this, but it is important to negotiate, and it works. You can negotiate and get a better deal. Because here in Canada, from time to time, they present deals for your mobile and data plans. They present you with different deals, so you have to, change plans from time to time, maybe in 6 months or 1 year, depends on how your contract is. Because here it's by contract. You have like a 1-year contract mobile phone plan, so you can switch it. You call and say, hey guys, this is too expensive for me. I don't think I can pay for this any longer. I want something cheaper. I want something with more data. I want, you can bargain. That's what I'm trying to say. And I use Fido. It's not an advert, but I enjoy their services for the mobile data. Secondly, there's home internet, very essential in Canada. Like, there are people who don't even have data on their mobile phones, but they must have data at home, because it's very essential. Sometimes people work from home, you have to do interviews, you have to surf the internet, a whole lot of things that you need to do with your system at home, right? So you need home internet. It's as important as your phone internet. And I would advise, if you want to get your home internet, get the same network as your phone internet, right? With your phone plan. So if you are going with Rogers, for example, get Rogers home internet and Rogers plan on your mobile phone, because that way you can be able to bargain for a discount. Or if you're patronizing them for your home internet and you're patronizing them for your mobile phone data or your mobile phone service, they can give you some type of discount. So don't go and patronize Telus for your home internet and go with Bell for your mobile phone. That might cost you a lot of money, because you're paying this brand for this service and you're paying this other brand for another service. Meanwhile, you can pay the same brand for these services and get some type of discount. Yeah. And also, once you get your phone number, beware of scammers. Again, beware of scammers. Like, scam, they happen for here like 247. It's like twice, what am I even saying? Scam in Canada is like Nigeria lane. Random numbers call you. You get like random links on your email. You get like random links on your mobile phone. So you have to be careful not to click these links, because once you click them, tech people know how they do these things. Is it phishing or something they call it? A whole lot of information can go and you'll be in trouble. Don't think that, because you got a new number, nobody's gonna scam you, because you probably don't have your number. You're gonna receive calls. You're gonna get like random calls of scammers saying all sorts of things. So you have to be careful of that too. Okay, guys. So there's something called social insurance number. That is your SIN. It can be equivalent to your NIN in Nigeria, like your national identity number, right? So even the banks, everybody, whatever important thing you need to do, you need your NIN. So that is similar to your social insurance number. That number is like your identification number. Like, if you want to get a job, if you want to do anything, they would ask you, what is your SIN? And you have to be careful with this number, not to expose it to fraudulent people or dubious people. If not, you might be in trouble. It is a Service Canada that you get your social insurance number. Usually there are a lot of people queuing up to get different services at Service Canada. So you have to ensure that you go early. You do not need an appointment to go to the Service Canada. Just go early, join the queue, and make sure you go with all your documents. And you need your permit, either a student permit or workers permit, whatever permit you have that brings you into the country. You need to go to your Service Canada with it. Another thing that you need to do is your health card. Depends on how you come into Canada. If you come in as a student, sometimes your school makes provision for health insurance, right? Some other schools do not make provisions for health insurance. But if you come in as a worker, you need to have a health card. And for you to get the health card, you need to visit Service Ontario. Depends on the province that you are. Some of the things that will require your ID. If you're a new immigrant, you might just need your international passport, because at that point you probably do not have your driver's license, you probably do not have your photo card, which I'll also talk about. So you need to go with your international passport. You need to go with your proof of address from your mobile service provider. You need to go with your permit, whatever permit that brings you into the country. You need to go with it. So that is also essential for you to get your health card. And the next thing that you need to do is to open a bank account. Open a bank account. Talking about bank accounts, people have different preferences because of different services that all of these different banks offer. For me, I bank with TD and I bank with RBC. I'd like to do this. I'd like to liken some of the quality of service that you enjoy from the banks here to those in Nigeria. Okay, so when Zenith Bank was Zenith Bank, I would liken RBC to Zenith Bank. That kind of premium service. I give it to them. RBC, they have premium service and a whole lot of other interesting packages when it comes to credit card. And this is me just trying to liken it to what you can relate to. So they have a lot of customers and they have good services. One of the reasons why I like TD Bank, or why I would recommend TD Bank for new immigrants, is because they have something they call overdraft. So if you are a new immigrant, it is an advantage for you to bank with TD because you get to enjoy I think about $300 overdraft. So that's like the bank borrowing you money. $300. That's money for a new immigrant to sort certain things, right? So they give you an overdraft. Although if you have to pay back, there's some type of interest, but they charge you I think $5 for every expense every time you spend from that amount of money. But the money is right there in your account. It's there for you just in case you run into emergencies or you run out of spendable cash. You can take from that one. So that's one of the advantages of using a TD Bank. But one of the disadvantages of using a TD Bank is that they would hardly give a new immigrant an unsecured credit card. That's another topic. So there's a secured credit card and there's an unsecured credit card. A secured credit card is you having depositing the money for your credit and you spend and pay back. It's your money, but it's secured. So that is the bank trying to see how well you can use a credit card. So if you use it well, maybe you are very prudent, you spend and pay back, they can give you an unsecured credit card with a huge amount of money, maybe from $4,000, $5,000, Then the unsecured credit card, TD would most likely not give a new immigrant an unsecured credit card. So there are some banks that are known for helping immigrants like that. So there's the Scotia Bank. Scotia Bank can give you as much as 3K and more for a new immigrant. They can give you that amount of credit card, which helps you solve a whole lot of things, but ensure that you pay back. I'm going to find time to make a video on how you utilize your credit cards and build your credit score. Very, very important. So another bank that is of advantage for new immigrants is the RBC. RBC gave me about 3,500 credit card, without so much. Like, you just have to provide certain documents and then give you that amount of money. TD wouldn't give you that. But anyways, that notwithstanding, I recommend TD, RBC, or Scotia. But I hear a lot of students use CIBC, but I do not know about that. But TD, RBC, Scotia, CIBC. Alternatively, if you do not want to bank with the traditional banking system, which is like the physical banks that I just mentioned, the types that I recommend for you to bank with, there's something called digital banking. That's an alternative type of banking. So digital banking, you have no business with any physical structure or whatever. You have no business with anybody. You're just dealing with your bank online. There are a couple of digital banks that I would recommend. There's EQ, there's Tangerine, there's I think Coho, there's Neo Financial. So you can check these banks out. I mean it's less expensive to operate a digital bank, but for me, I operate my traditional banks. That's what I understand, and I don't think the rates are too much. Just ensure that you know all the terms and conditions when you open your bank account, because there's a checking account, there's a savings account, there's a credit card account. So you have like 3 accounts in one. Yeah, so make sure that you have this information before you open your bank account. So you can either go with the traditional banking system or you go with the digital banking system. Another thing that you need to do right away as soon as you arrive in Canada, you need to get a photo card, because you do not want to be taking your international passport everywhere, because you need an ID to open your bank account. You need an ID to get your to do a couple of things. So you do not want to be carrying your Nigerian passport wherever you go, or whatever passport from whatever country you want to be working about to achieve certain things in Canada. So you need a photo card. That card is a government issued ID card. It is recognized anywhere. So you walk into a Service Ontario and ask that you want to get a photo card. It's about $35. I hope with this few points of mine, you've been able to understand the very next things you need to do once you touch down Canada. They are very, very essential. You cannot miss them. You cannot not get it right. So don't make the mistake of not bargaining. Don't make the mistake of not being sure what bank to bank with, or how to bank, or what type of account to get. Don't make the mistake of being confused of on how to get your photo card, or how to get your health card, or how to get your health insurance. Well, I do hope you got value for your time and your data watching this video. If you did, please ensure you click the subscribe button if you haven't done so. This is James Chibuma YouTube channel. Guys, please support me. I'm new to this game. I just bought myself a mic, tripod stand, ring light, and every other thing I need to vlog. Yes. So please subscribe and support me. If you have feedbacks, comments, questions, whatever, put it right down there on the comment section. I'll be right there to respond to you. Thank you for watching. Gracias. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I love you. What can I do without you guys? This is so emotional for me right now. What can I do without you guys? Watch out for my next video.